You're probably wondering, what are you doing with all these bins everywhere, all these cables and everything else on the couch? Well, let me try to explain a little bit. A while back, I asked a question about these Namco controllers, and I will keep calling them these Namco controllers because if I use the other word, this will be banned off of social media despite it being what it is exactly, so bear with me on that. Anyways, I asked about using these controllers here with component video. You see, the reason these are so accurate is because they use direct connection to composite video. I thought to myself, well, one of these should match a signal from component video, and component would look a lot better, so can I do that? The overwhelming majority of people online told me that if I plug this cable here into the green cable of the component one, then I'll be good to go. I haven't tested that out, and to do so requires a whole lot of cabling from me, but at the same time, if it does work, I want to make sure I'm ready to go because then I'm going to set up a lot more systems down here to these two TVs here, which both have that component cable connection quality. On top of that, I have these Namco controllers for the PlayStation 1 that I'm going to attempt to hook up permanently to our PlayStation over there so they can be a lot more at the ready. That's a little more complicated and might not happen this video or tonight, but that's my plans. This is a work day, and I'm kind of tired already, but I do have a game night coming up pretty soon here, so it's imperative that I get this done, hopefully within the next, I don't want to say, hour and a half here. Now, if you've never used this type of Namco controller, it comes with this connector here. This is what allows you to play 2 players, and this also is what connects into the actual video feed itself. I'm going to plug this part here, this controller, into that port there, and I'm going to do the easiest thing first, which is pull this TV out, pull that PS2 out, because it's the easiest to get to. This thing will take me, I'll be able to get this thing out, but it will be a pain in the butt. But I'm going to pull this TV out first and hook up the PS2 via component to that TV so we can test out to make sure it works. If it works, great, we're in business. I can hook both PS2s up that way, and I can get the Xbox original hooked up via component as well. If it doesn't work, then I've saved myself a whole lot of trouble this evening and a whole lot of sweat. So first things first, I'm going to do what you should never do. I'm going to move this PS2 while it's running. It'll probably do a good job of scratching my games after I unplug the Xbox One composite cables. Unplug this controller here, just turn the power off. Doesn't take long to boot back up. I'm going to remove this here, that's the original composite one. I'm going to put this aftermarket Rocketfish component connector into the PS2 like that. Wow, that didn't feel good. I guess it was good. A little tighter fit there. I'm going to put this, there we go. That feels better. Then I'm going to take that Namco controller, while it's down here right now, and I'm going to take how would this work exactly? Connect this in. Do I do that? This usually goes in the TV, but I need some kind of splitter to connect it other ways. Is this how I would do it? Like this? Okay, this works normally. Am I stupid? I'm probably stupid. This would go here, you dummy. Okay, well, but I was just having a moment. So they told me to take green. So I'm going to take green, run that into this splitter here. Not the splitter. It is a splitter. Into this T connector here. Run that right there. Then, because I can, there's enough room in this TV where I can just kind of turn it in place. And then we'll do our normal connections back here for component. Now we have, I believe it's green first. Yep. So we'll go our green up here. Oh, this would be a nightmare. Let's pull this connector right now. This is why every quick job, every quick thing I want to do down here turns into a 3-hour affair, because if I let that go, I'll have to fish it out later. But I can't really let it stay. Okay. Now I can see what I'm doing. So red for video. There's red for audio and red for video. You want to make sure you get the right red. This one, it's separated. And we got audio, so this should be everything we need for component video to this TV. TV's on. We do need the remote. The only problem I have with these Toshibas is you need the remote to switch channels. We're going to go to color stream. That's what Toshiba called it. For those of you who aren't aware, Toshiba had their own color stream branding they used. They also had something called TOS Link, which is optical audio from back in the day. Been a while since I'm sure anyone mentioned that. That's really not working. That's really not working. That's not good. Was it the video out? There's something there, but it's not very clear. So either I made a mistake or this just doesn't work. Let's see which one it is. I'm almost positive they said green. It's gone now. Okay, so there we are. It was green, right? Let's try putting it to blue. I'm pretty sure this won't work, but we'll try anyways. So we'll put that to blue, green, back there. Oh, well, the good news is it cleaned up the issues on the screen, but I'm not sure if that Namco controller will work, and the only one way to tell is going to be this and test it out. It did post the game, so we're going into this game. The picture rate looks a lot better, which is crazy because component video does look that much better than composite. Wow, that is a much better picture. That's the difference between component and composite is incredible. But will this work? That's the main question. I wonder why people told me green instead of blue. With green, I couldn't even get a picture. That's weird. Or maybe they thought wrong. Who knows? Well, no, they didn't think wrong because it doesn't work. That does not work. So I'll try once more to swap the green and the blue out. But unfortunately, and I do say unfortunately because this looks really good, I don't think this is going to come to fruition tonight or ever. So I'll swap it back out. They said green was the one you'd want. So we'll do that again. That was green. Which one's green? Which one's blue? This is blue. Okay. So that's blue. This is a green. And nope. And just so you know why it doesn't work, not sure what the reasoning is, but it doesn't work. Hopefully you can see the picture there is just a bunch of gobbledygook right now. So I guess that answers the questions without me going any further tonight. Will those Namco controllers work on a component video signal? They will not, it looks like, unless I'm doing something wrong, and I could be. I'm not saying I'm not. If you have any clue what I'm doing wrong, please comment below and help me out, because man, does component video look really good, but I think using these with component is going to be pretty impossible. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that journey this evening with me. It was a quick one, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one.